So while Ed Norton's 12th great-grandmother was the woman you might call Pocahontas or Matoaka, it also brings up a really important story about how we tell Indigenous history. So many Americans like to tout a Cherokee ancestor, an Apache ancestor, and it is part of the history of America. Ed Norton's father is a Norton, and the Nortons can trace their roots to Virginia all the way back to Jamestown, where in 1607 you have an English settlement, and the people of Jamestown take Pocahontas, who was a daughter of Seneca, who was the leader of a number of tribes. After her capture by the English, she became Christian and she went on to marry the Englishman John Rolfe. Their son Thomas went on to get married. Thomas's daughter, so Pocahontas's granddaughter Jane, married him, who had him, and the line came continuously down to Ed Norton. But that's like less than half of the story. The Powhatans, so Pocahontas's tribe, still exists in Virginia. Indigenous people still practice indigenous faiths. And because they were related to people that go as far up the eastern seaboard, we see all sorts of stories. This is a story from a few years ago in New Jersey, where a tribe that's related to Pocahontas's family's tribe lost a lot of their land. It was in 2009. That means 400 years after Pocahontas, the people she was related to still see incursions onto the land their family had had for generations. And so Pocahontas's tribe puts out a newsletter, Powhatan Today. You can see that one of the middle school students presents at NASA Leadership. And I think it's really important. Sure, Pocahontas and her descendants, many of whom married into English families, are part of our story as a nation. But on Indigenous Peoples Day, it is important to remember that in the United States, there are many Indigenous people whose roots are much, much longer than the settlers on this land have here. And they absolutely still exist and still have vibrant communities.